Hey everybody, Danny Lipford here, and this is Talk to Today's Homeowner. So glad you're with us. Hey, reach down and hit that share button because we're about to share with you a lot of information on how to keep your cool in your home. We're right at the end of Keep Your Cool Week here at Today's Homeowner, sponsored by our friends at American Standard Air. And hopefully we've been able to share with you a lot of information that you didn't know, because we hear it from people all the time. It's so frustrating when you're trying to get an answer to something about your home and you go online and you search and you search and you search and you see 10 different opinions. Well, we understand, and that's why we take it very seriously, the information we share with you. It's information that we know will work at your house because it's worked at our own home. So a couple websites that you really need to think about. First of all, todayshomeowner.com/keep your cool. A lot of information that we've aggregated there that you'll be very, very interested in. And also, if you really want to dig into the world of air conditioning, stop by AmericanStandardAir.com. So I just thought that I would point out a few other things there that we have shared with you this week, but I just want to reinforce some of the things that I guarantee it will work at your house right now. Now, thermostats are kind of the brain or the core of all air conditioning and heating systems, and boy, have they changed a lot over the years, to the point they're actually almost called comfort controls more than they are thermostats. But the smart thermostats are available that are Wi-Fi able to allow you to control your air conditioning system wherever you are in the country or the world, I guess, is a very valuable thing, because that way you can raise that temperature up a little bit, save you a little money during the day, and it can bring it back down before you get home so that you are comfortable. No need in completely cooling your home to a certain degree if you're not going to be there. So if you don't have a smart thermostat on your system now, call your pro at American Standard and see what they can do about installing one. Now, this was installed at my daughter Chelsea's house a while back, and boy, she commented on how intuitive it is and how easy it is to use. She downloaded the app, so whatever she sees here, she sees on her smartphone, and she can control anything that she needs. She can also check a lot of things, because it's amazing. Like right now, what are we looking at here? Inside, it's 76 degrees. That's a great temperature to keep it when you're not here as much. I mean, it's great when you can, anytime you can keep that temperature up as high as you can. Shows here outdoor right now in Mobile, Alabama, it's 82 degrees, and indoor 66% relative humidity. We really want that down a little bit more, and we can control that again through this system as well as through the app. Now, if you look at the menu, it really gives you an idea of how much is happening in this device in your home. I mean, you have all of the settings that you can do that can take you through a lot of the different aspects of the system. You can schedule things, and this is a key thing, that you're able to actually adapt your cooling system to your lifestyle. So if you traditionally leave the home, say at 7 o'clock and get back at 4 o'clock, 5 days a week, well, you can teach this to control your temperature just the way you want it. Matter of fact, this even has a runtime history that starts getting to know you a little bit. It's very interesting that it can know your consumption styles and can work with you to bring that cost down. This is the kind of technology that's available right now through American Standard that'll allow you to really control your home more so than you've ever had before. A lot of the other things, I mean, even the weather. I mean, if you just, pop by and want to see what the weather's like right now, you got the forecast that you can look out to. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, the things that you can do here. And of course, some of the other things, the servicing and reminders of when you need to service your air conditioning and heating system. And it's recommended twice a year to have a pro from American Standard come out and just make sure your system is working properly. And here's some of the things they'll do. First of all, they'll clean it well. They'll inspect everything very thoroughly to make sure that it's working safely and working efficiently. And there's two things there. One, if it's efficient, it's going to save you some money on your energy bill every single month. If it is also running efficiently and clean, it's going to last as long as it should. And you know, the typical life expectancy of an air conditioning heating system is somewhere around 12 years. I can guarantee you I've seen many situations where people have properly maintained their system and it lasts a lot longer than that. Think about the money that you'll save there. But there's two things that I always recommend that people do on their own whenever they think about it. First of all, changing that air filter is something that we talk about summer and winter, and it's so critical that you put a little reminder somewhere. I have one actually on the side of my refrigerator, because you're going to go to the refrigerator at least once a day, right? So you can see exactly when the next day you need to put a new filter in. And I recommend ordering them online. Get you a case of them, because you're going to use them sooner or later. Get the right size, and also get a good electrostatic filter instead of those little inexpensive $2 or $3 ones. They're not doing you much good at all. These are closer to $12 or $13, but they'll last 3 months, so that's the way to go there. That's something that you can easily do. And another thing, when you take that air filter out, the inside of that's called a plenum. It's just a little cavity in there. Kind of look up in there with a flashlight and see what it looks like. Don't be surprised if you don't see some spider webs and some debris in and around there. Not uncommon at all, but extremely important to keep that as clean as you keep your system, because that means it's gotten beyond the filter and is getting up into that air handling unit. Not good at all. So take the vacuum, go ahead and clean it out in there, and maybe even wipe it down. Hey, here's another one. Maybe to do this first thing one morning. Turn your system on, and if your ductwork is in the attic or it's underneath the house, I know this isn't a real pleasant task, but turn that system on and then go to where the main header box, where all of the air conditioning or heating comes out of your system, and then carefully feel around each and every joint and every single piece of ductwork that you have to see if you see any leaks at all. I mean, I've heard statistics as high as 40% of homes right now have leaky ductwork. Man, that's costing you a lot of money and really sacrificing a little bit of comfort that you should have in your home right now. So take a look at that. You might find a small leak. It's very easy to fix, or call your American Standard Pro out to take care of it for you. It could save you a ton of money. Okay, how about some things that won't cost you anything, but maybe it's just a little change of behavior or habit around the home? Number one, your ceiling fan. Right now, right here in the middle of the summer, your ceiling fan should be turning counterclockwise when you're looking up at the fan. Now what this does, it has a cooling effect. Even with the fan on this low, I can feel the wind blowing here a little bit. Wind movement is going to cool you down, and that's what it's all about. It's keeping you cool. Doesn't matter about the temperature in the home. If this is running, you're able to turn that air conditioner thermostat up a little bit and save money all along the way. However, leaving a ceiling fan on when you're not in the room will cost you money. It won't save you any money, because it doesn't cool the room, it cools you. Very important. Another thing, if you have a nice sunny day, we've kind of got a little rainy day here today, but if it was real sunny and sun coming in here, close those curtains or close those blinds, and you'll be amazed at blocking that sun, and the heat gain that comes along with it is going to save you even more money. If you make it easier for your air conditioning to cool your house, it'll cost you a lot less money. You know, another thing that you may want to think about is taking colder showers. Everybody likes a nice hot shower, but just try raising the temperature a little bit, or lowering the temperature of your water just a little bit. It has a cooling effect on it. It does make a big difference. And of course, when you're lounging around your house, light colored clothes, comfortable clothes will keep you cool as well. One other thing, and a big source of heat within your house, especially if you have a gourmet cook in the home, and that is your oven and your kitchen in general, can be kind of a hot spot. Well, how about have some fun, head out back and try the grill a little bit more, because the more that you cook outside, the cooler it's going to be inside. The more you think about, less frequent use of your dryer, your clothes dryer is another good one. Don't use it for just partial loads. Make sure it's nice and full so that you reduce any of that heat that can be introduced into your home. You know, a lot of these things seem real simple and they seem, you know, how can that possibly help us save money? I guarantee you put them all together, you'll see a difference in your power bill. And of course, the bottom line, one of the best monies that you can spend on your home to make it more energy efficient is sufficient insulation in your attic. No matter where you are in the country, you need about this much insulation. So, you know, 13 to 14 inches or an R value of around 35 to 38. If you walk up into your attic and you look down at your ceiling joist and you can see your ceiling joist, you don't have enough insulation. Adding more insulation is one of the best returns on your home improvement dollar. And if you're faced with a situation where you know your air conditioning system will need to be replaced soon, don't wait till the last minute. Get in touch with your American Standard Pro right now, and you can find one at their website, AmericanStandardAir.com. They have a great locator on there that can put someone in your home that's qualified, that knows American Standard equipment and does the right thing and the right business practices so that you get exactly the right system for your home. And that's another very, very critical, important aspect of it. You know, we've had a lot of fun providing all of this information during Keep Your Cool Week. We certainly appreciate our friends at American Standard helping us out and working together with us to make sure you're getting the right information and not just some opinion that you hear here and there. This is information that'll definitely help you out. So also, don't forget the other website, our website, todayshomeowner.com/keepyourcool. Hey, I'm Danny Lipford. We'd love to see any comments that you have, any questions that you have, and we hope we've been able to save a little money for you this summer, keep you a little more comfortable, and what the heck, keep your cool. Danny Lipford, thanks for being with us here on Talk to Today's Homeowner. We'll talk with you soon.